YouTube, we have the first shopping spree of the year. Here's the squad before all the upgrades. I sold almost my entire team sporadically throughout the week at the right time. You'll notice we still have a few dogs on the roster, an 88 overall Jerry Rice for the offense, but almost every single player is going to get replaced on the offense minus Jerry Rice. And then of course on defense, we've got Warren Sapp, the LTD still, Joey Porter Jr., the LTD, and then Joey Blount, the team builder, Jalen Ramsey, 87 overall, BND. So a few players will still be with us on the defensive side of the football, but we have 11 million coins. While we're not going to spend all of those coins in this video, we are going to be making major upgrades. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. Rise and shine on the market, up at 7:30 a.m. just to record me buying my entire team. Now we have, of course, almost now actually 11 mil, not even 10 mil, 11 mil to spend on my team, but of course I am not going to be spending it all on my team. It's just not the smartest thing to do with my coins right now, but I have some players in mind, and we are, of course, going to start on defense, as we always do. Let's go for left, and I guess we can start by saying, in my defense, I do run dollar or 3-3-5 wide, so technically linebackers don't really matter. I really just need 3 pass rushers, a D-tackle, which I already have, Warren Sapp, you guys saw, so 2 edge rushers, you would say, and then a lot of defensive backs, although we already have Joey Porter Jr., and Jalen Ramsey. So starting out at left end, I don't believe we didn't get an 88 left end, right? Yeah, no, it's okay. So it's gonna be 86, 87. I used to have Javon Curse on my team, sold him for around 300k prior, or like earlier on this week. Right now he's 260. That's not a bad price. 248. I would like to see it more around like the 235 mark. Let's go to right end because we're not gonna be buying a D tackle. We already have Warren Sapp. Right end, we've got Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, and Aaron Donald as the option. I know there's a Leonard Williams too. Yeah, Leonard Williams with 300k. Leonard Williams for 300k to me is, I'm not really in the cards. He's a little bit slow. I think he has 78 speed. 76 speed. He's even slower than I thought now. He's probably a really good D tackle, but I'm looking for some speed at right. And honestly, I might go down to Montez Sweat at 85 overall. Let's go back to left end though. Let's try to get Javon Curse for like a 240k buy if we can ever get it. Aiden Hutchinson 345. He's still come down a little bit. I think he was 400k a few days ago. I sold my Aiden Hutchinson a while ago. I think like 2 weeks ago, right when I got him. Needed the coins, needed the capital to flip with, but it doesn't seem to be a lot of legends. It seems like are not even being posted this morning. I mean, the content went live 10 minutes ago, but there's not a lot of activity. Let's go down to 80-45. Let's see if we can get a Montez Sweat for like 100k. Because he is a very fast 85 speed. You know what? 85 Bruce Smith at 93k. I wonder what his, I mean, I guess we could go out and get Bruce Smith. 81 speed. He's honestly not that bad of a card for a budget beast at 85 overall. Where is Montez Sweat? I wonder if he's dropped in price since Bruce Smith has come out. No, it looks like he's at 138. He's still a little bit expensive, so he's gone up a little bit. Let's actually take a look at the 88 Bruce Smith real quick. 550. Huh. 550, it's not that bad. I mean, the card came out 11 minutes ago. Not that bad of a price for a brand new legend. I just don't think he's not, you know, that's not too much worth it, I would say. Go back to left end, see if we can curse. There's curse for 250. All right, I'm going to sit on this filter for a little bit. And let's wait until we get one for 230, like 245, 240k. 253k for Javon Curse. I've been waiting long enough. I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger for the 87 overall left end. Now back on the right end position. I still think I want Montez Sweat. I think for the price, like 125k for Montez Sweat, or even the 85 Bruce Smith is actually really tempting. But I think I'm going to go out. I'm just going to go pick up the Montez Sweat. I mean, for like 140k, yeah, 138k. If there's a platinum one here, there's not. 138k, and he's got 85 speed at the right end position. That's all I'm really looking for, to be honest. 6'6", 138k. Very, very solid for a defensive end. Now, I know I mentioned I don't really need linebackers on my team. However, with that being said, I wouldn't mind picking up maybe a middle linebacker in Bobby Wagner, although I don't think I'll be buying AKA cards today, or even Junior Seau. Linebackers are just important for goal line defense, special teams, and if Junior Seau is up for 231k, I sold him back the other day for like 280 or 260, so 230 is a really, really good price. You know, if one sneaks in here for 225 or 220, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger. Again, he's not gonna play too much for me, but an 87 overall for 227k, you can't really go wrong there. Junior Seau, I think what? Patriots, Chargers, theme teams, 231, 231, 231. Would like to buy Bobby Wagner, but I'm going to wait and hold off on buying AKA cards until Monday. They'll just be significantly cheaper then. There's a 230 for Junior Seau. I'm going to come back to that. I might eventually buy it, but I'm not going to waste too much coins because he's really not going to be playing that much. Let's go to cornerback. So cornerback, a really, really big position. Now, again, not going to be buying Deion Sanders until Monday. I'm getting AJ soon in the comp pass. Richard Sherman, I am running a Seahawks theme team, so Richard Sherman 100% joining the squad. 237, 237, 237. So we could sit on here for a little bit. I should be able to get one for under 230. 234. Definitely a lot of Richard Sherman stuff. He's definitely a mixed opinion on if you like using Richard Sherman or not. Man coverage, definitely not the best. But man, zone coverage, Richard Sherman. That man knows how to play a flat. That man knows how to play a deep blue better than everybody. Better than anybody. Really in real life and also in Madden. 237 though. Probably should just bought that. There's a 229. I'd love to get this. Perfect. There we go. Welcome back to the team, Richard Sherman. Was on the team for a good 2 weeks. Sold him off. Was off the team for a few days, but welcome back. So that's one of our corners. Of course, have Joey Porter Jr. as one of the others. And then, you know, we're working. Then we also have Jalen Wright. We don't really need that many corners. Again, I'll buy Deion Sanders probably on Monday. We're getting AJ Terrell for free soon. I'll probably go down and get Tariq Woolen maybe. How much is Cromartie to L2D? He's 700k off for, damn, it looks like, oh no, I was going to say, like I thought Joey Porter Jr. was already up to 777k. No, he's almost at 800, not almost at 800, almost at 600. That one got bought for 600, although there are many cheaper. I don't know why someone would have bought that one. So Cromartie's at around 700k for an LTD. That's probably going to be around finish in like the low to mid 500s by the end of the weekend. I probably will pick him up. I'm just not going to pick him up for this. I'm rich, but I'm not that rich, you know. I'm not going to go out there and just buy buy Antonio Cromartie for 700k right now, when I'm not going to play games for probably half the day, and by the time I get on and go, I should play games, I'll probably be like 600k, so I'm not that rich, but I definitely am going to be getting Antonio Cromartie sometime this weekend, just not going to be in this video. Well, once we get to like 20, 25 mil and we do our squad builders, then I'll be a little more lenient when I buy my players, but we're still early on to the game, so I can't be throwing around, you know, 20, even 25k is a lot of coins. That's why I was like sitting on the Javon Curse filter, sitting on the Richard Sherman filter, but I like our corners. I'll definitely pick up Cromartie at some point this weekend, but I still have, and I'm actually going to go and I am going to get Tariq Woolen skin. Seahawks theme team. Let's go see what this card is at. That Adore Jackson, by the way, 85 overall. Budget the Beast. Let me tell you, Budget Beast, 87 speed on that card. 140 for Tariq Woolen. Let's go Coralie, just so we see only the Woo Man. Yeah, 140. I forgot what I'd sold him for the other day. I think it was somewhere in like the 180s to 200k range for Tariq Woolen. So buying him back for 140, I think, is a steal. All right, now getting into the safety position. This one going to be a little bit interesting. Definitely. So Ed Reed off rip. I don't love this card in game. I often refer to him as a terrorist in a way of, you know, inflicts maximum pain on me when he drops an interception, or a war criminal, because that's how I feel like he plays in game. Even with his zone coverage being great, he just drops picks or doesn't play anything, gets mossed, gets bitched. Anything he does, it never seems to be the right play, but I think he's still a better option than anybody else I have. We also have the brand new Sean Taylor. The only problem with this card, you guys probably know where I'm going with this, is the man coverage. And while I do play mainly a zone coverage scheme, I do like to cross-man my safeties and my defensive backs a lot. And I don't know who the hell he's going to be guarding with 55 man coverage. I'll be honest. Like, not even, like, they can't give him, like, 70 zone coverage. 60, like, 55 is bad. Fun fact, the wide receiver, Devin Hester, even though he played cornerback also, like, as a player in college and a little bit. I'm actually going to pick up this Ed Reed for 280. Actually, that one got bought. Devin Hester actually has 61 man coverage on his wide receiver card, which is wild. That a free safety version of Sean Taylor has less man coverage than a wide receiver card in the game. I know he played corner, but still. I mean, 55 man coverage is atrocious. I think we're gonna pick him up, and I'm gonna try him out and see if it's really, really bad. You know, I'm just gonna buy this for 282. I'm not gonna fluff around. I sold this card for 350k when I sold my players, so, you know, I'm saving, you know, good 20, 30k. These cards definitely, like, I'm noticing these cards were definitely cheaper. Probably Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon when Campus Hero content dropped, at least the Legends. The Legends definitely got their price, their ceiling or their floor raised because of the 84 overall market, like, jumping in price for the Campus Heroes. So, that's, I think, why we're seeing the 87 Legends not be super, super cheap today. Like, I thought Ed would probably be, like, more like around 250. But, you know, 280k is still, really, really good for an 87 overall free safety. One of the best cards in the game, even though I do still, and I will say he does not play that good in game. But Chauncey, 390k is what he's going for right now. Really good speed. I think I have to try him out, at least give him a run for the team. 380k. We're going to pull the trigger. Welcome, Sean Taylor, the brand new Campus Hero. Now, who to get for strong safety? I probably have to go with Cam Chancellor. At least for one of these spots. I probably have to buy two players, one to play actual safety, the other to play user. 365 for Cam Chancellor. Yeah, I forgot what I think I sold this card for 420, so I'm not really saving that many coins, I'll be honest. I'm not saving that much. I wonder what the 84 is going for. I might do the set for Shanti. 85k. So let's say if I buy, it's three, like 384, so that would be what? 170. 250. What are the 81s going for? 13k, that's times 6. It's honestly probably better to do the sets. I'm gonna get my handy dandy calculator out right now. So 85 times 3, that's 255. We're seeing the 81 overall Legends go for around 13k. I'll say 14k, just so I'm gonna have to buy 6. So that would be, it's about, it would still be, it's close, but it's still probably worth it to just buy, or it would save time. 374, though. I want to get more for, like, 365. I should have just pulled the trigger when I saw it. 369. Let's actually just take off Seahawks, because there's not that many. We'll go on the newest filter. Derwin James. I would say I'm probably going to use her Cam Chancellor in the same way that I'm going to use her Sean Taylor. Just because they don't have the best man coverage, so they can't really play. I guess they could play safety. I guess my safety's probably, I man up the least. I probably actually man up my users a lot. In dollar, at least for the one I'm not using, the linebacker I'm not using, I man him up a lot. Cam Curl for 225 definitely isn't bad. Derwin James. What's Cam Curl's man coverage? I never really took a look. I know he has 85 speed. 81 man coverage, 85 zone. 81 man's actually pretty solid for a safety. What's Derwin's man coverage? Definitely interested in that. Same thing, 81 man coverage. So they're about the same. Cam Curl definitely a little bit faster. 225 actually is a pretty damn good price for Cam Curl. I think I'm actually going to scoop. I'm going to scoop 225. And his set right now costs over 350k because the 84 market is so inflated. So you're not going to really be seeing Cam Curls are only being posted from people that pull them in packs, I would say. And then there still has not been another Cam Chancellor listed. Yeah, the Legend market, the 87 Legend market that is. It seems like just packs aren't really being open this morning as much. The market much more dead than usual. Like, this is definitely, the last Saturday was a lot more active. This Saturday, definitely I guess we're getting into those September blues, you would say, where the game kind of dies off on its honeymoon phase a little bit, and packs aren't being opened as much. But I would still think that, like, people were saving up mystery pack, legend packs for today, but maybe the mystery packs going up in price. People have not been opening mystery packs as much because they're double in price, and the training pretty much stayed the same thing, so you had to pay double the price for any mystery pack you did get. Cam Chancellor really seems to just being bought out a ton right now. Jeez, yeah. I think I'm I'm gonna cut this. I can't. Ooh, wait. No, I'm tripping. I thought that was 354. I'm gonna cut the video right here. There's 368. Do I just buy that? You know what? I'm just gonna buy that. I was gonna say, I know I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna eventually do the set for Cam Chancellor. It just looks way cheaper than buying the card outright right now. But I'm not gonna sit here and show you guys me buying 15 different cards. So I will cut when I complete the sets. All right, we finally picked up all the pieces for the Cam Chancellor set. Actually ran out to 336k. So quite a price drop from compared to buying him straight up on the auction house. Save the good, right now like 40k for Cam Chancellor. So yeah, I guess if you're watching this video, you're probably not watching this till Sunday. I would assume that's when I upload this. Cam Chancellor's set was definitely the move on Saturday, not buying the card outright. So we got our safeties. We have our defensive backs. I guess our defense is actually done. I'm going to go back to Bruce Smith real quick and see how much he's going for. Just because like the 88 Legends, there's a bundle on the store with an 88 topper, 580. I mean, it's honestly not that bad. How much is Shannon Sharp going for? Because we were probably going to pick up Shannon Sharp, I'm going to be honest. 550 for him. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. I was looking, the 79 overall Legends are really, really expensive right now. So that's why those cards are still super expensive. All right, moving on over to offense. I guess we could start with the offensive line. Now, the O-line, definitely not a position group you want to spend a lot of coins on, but it is really, really important in this game. Really, really important. So, we do have an 87 left tackle in Taylor Decker, but he's 360k. Now, I originally had this card on my team when he was like 250, but then I sold him for 340k when he went up, and he's still up in price. Trent Williams right now is up for 270 with a 248 bid in 14 minutes. The question is, do we go after that Trent Williams via bid? Because 248 is a solid price for him. He normally goes for 300k. 248 would be a little bit of a bargain. Or do we go down an overall tier? Maybe go after like an 85 overall. I know there's a Seahawk. Game Team Dwayne Brown's 135k. We could do that. I mean, I do want to get, though, like a premium player at the left tackle position. I'm going to bid on this Trent Williams probably up into around 255k. Fingers crossed this doesn't get bought out. I'm still probably going to be recording in 14 minutes. We'll come back and see if we win this Trent Williams for a little bit of a bid war. But on to left guard, we have the Gene Upshaw, who's back down to 470k. I see that's still very, very expensive. He was up to 500. We don't have an 80. There's no 88 left guard. Joel Bitonio right now is 288. Yeah, the core league market definitely did not drop that much this morning. 470k is so much for an offensive lineman. I'll be honest, it's so much. So much. Joel Bitonio was just like 250k. I would definitely buy him. You know what? One came up for 465. I guess we're going to get back involved in the Gene Upshaw market. I don't love this buy. He's not going to go up that much in price. He's only 87 overall. We probably get an 88 overall left guard in the next 2 weeks, I would assume. Welcome, though, Gene Upshaw to the squad. Now on to center. I don't need a center. I have Kevin Y 87. I don't have to worry about center. Right guard now. So there is the new Logan Mankins out. Chris Lindstrom's 200k. It's just so much cheaper. It's double the price for, +2 overall. And it's not like it's wide receiver where it's offensive lineman. And Chris Lindstrom probably plays 99% of what Logan Mankins plays. So you know what? I'm going to be the responsible player. I know we got coins, but let's just buy Chris Lindstrom for the squad. Logan Mankins is just a little bit too expensive. Logan Mankins was 300k. I would do it, but 370. The 170k for just a +2 on a guard, it's not going to make that big of a deal. Right tackle, let's see if Dan Deerdorf is still pretty cheap. Ooh, he's already back at 267. I saw he was at like 240 when I started recording this video. 267 is expensive. Well, not expensive, but it's, I definitely missed that smaller buy window. I think I'm still going to go out and buy him, though. 267. See if we can maybe snag one for like 250. One pops up. I'll cut the video winner. I'll cut it to where a little bit of a deal pops up and I'm buying him. Alright, you know what? I've sat on this filter for now like 5 or 7 minutes. I'm just buying for 267k. I'm a little bored just sitting here. I want to move on to the next position because now we got the skilled positions. I'm going to start with tight end. And I think you guys know what we are going to be buying. And I don't think it's too expensive now. It's not the smart. This is like, again, this really is not the smartest financial decision to make. But I don't feel like he's that expensive at 550k. Like, I know he just came out. I'm not really playing games till this afternoon. But 555k. Now, I am going to sit here for a little bit and try to get a snipe. The problem is, I definitely feel like a lot of it, like 542. Let's see if we can get that. I bought it. I actually, you know what? Live reaction. I want to see what abilities he gets, because I'm very curious if he gets tight end apprentice or anything special. So he's got some tier 3. So let's see. Outside apprentice. What? So he gets slot apprentice and outside apprentice as a tight end, but he doesn't get tight end apprentice. He does get short in and short. So he's the first player to get short in and short out elite. Bro, he's a better wide receiver than he is tight end. What does he need for? He needs 90 awareness? This is awareness. 85. That's a dumb threshold in my opinion. So his awareness is high enough to get other routes at the wide receiver position, but the tight end position, that's a little bit too complicated for the tight end. Okay, yeah, let me get that right. What? I mean, like, he gets some crazy abilities. He doesn't get short in here, but he gets, like, you put slot app on that and short in elite, and, you know, that's 5 AP, but my god, he's probably the best receiver in the game with that 2 ability stack. That's some Madden 23 ability stack things, but wow. Weird abilities he gets. Alright, so Shannon Sharp's been picked up. Now let's move on to wide receiver. Now we already have... Who do we already have? I'm forgetting the receiver. We already have Jerry Rice in our team. I've been using Jerry Rice all week because I got to get used to slot apprentice for my offensive ebook that I'm currently making. Jalen Hyatt is going to be picked up. I don't know why I'm refreshing. I'm just going to buy this for 575k. Probably the best receiver in the game right now. Oh, 571. Actually, the refresh was worth it. 571 for the LTD. He went down to like 540 at its lowest. 571 actually a pretty good price to pay for him. Again, I think it's what, 87, 88 speed. Hits all the route running thresholds and gets slot apprentice. Really, really good receiver. And then for a third receiver, I do want to go out there and try to get Devin Hester. Oh, he's already went back up to 320k. Dang. Definitely missed the small buy window there for D Hess. What's Ocho going for? 440. Problem is Ocho's just... I had Ocho for the longest time, but I sold him. We're going to have to go back and get Devin Hester because, again, he is Seahawks theme team. He's Seahawks royalty because he played there for so long, and he's a Seahawks legend and everything. So, you know, I'm just going to buy for 318 again. It's whatever. Devin Hester's still top 3 receiver in the game, but definitely on the peck. I guess, I don't know if he's on the pecking order to be cut, like, as the next receiver, because he's still Seahawks theme team. And as long as I run Seahawks theme team, he's probably going to be on my team. But yeah, those are your receivers. Now, running back, I think I'm just going to go get Bo Jackson. He's the fastest running back in the game. Gets running back apprentice for 2 AP. Yeah, there's no real other running back. I mean, Fred Taylor's good if you want just jukebox, but Bo Jackson is Bo Jackson. And I definitely could do the set and save my 25k, but I'm not going to waste any time. Let's just buy him for 400. Bo Jackson, best running back in the game, hands down. I don't think there's an argument for that. So that is the most... And actually, let's go check on our little Trent Williams bid right now. Because that, I think, is... I haven't seen the coins get added to my account. Okay, so we have been outbid. There's a minute left. I guess you guys can stay with me here for this life. I mean, honestly, 270... It's not that bad for Trent Williams. I'm going to go back on the left tackle filter. I think I saw Taylor Decker for like 330k. 270... Oh, there's a 316. I'm going to just buy the 316 Taylor Decker. That's not a bad price at all. He goes for 350, so, like, at worst, I could always sell him back for 350. Make even a little bit of profit on this card. We'll let those demons bid out for Trent Williams. Oh, the 270 got bought, so that was actually great timing on my end. Now, onto the quarterback position now. Warren Moon. I'm sure Warren Moon, yeah, he's back up to 340. He was 300 start today. You guys are going to be surprised by this, but I actually am not going to be using Warren Moon. I already have the quarterback that I'm going to be rocking with for the time being, and it's actually CJ Stroud. And I'm going to give my reasoning for that, which you were going to be a little bit surprised by, but it's because I, on offense, want to use a slot apprentice and a running back apprentice. And that's 4 AP. And Warren Moon, the only reason you run Warren Moon with his release is for Gunslinger. Gunslinger's 2 AP. The thing is, though, is Gift Wrap is more important than Gun. Gift Wrap is probably the most important ability on offense you can have. And CJ Stroud, it's pretty much, would you rather have CJ Stroud or Warren Moon without Gunslinger? And CJ Stroud, in my opinion, does have a better release without Gunslinger than Warren Moon. Okay, I know Warren Moon's Seahawks theme team, but CJ Stroud has that. I think it's traditional 5. It's the Joe Burrow release. I personally like it more than the non-Gunslinger Warren Moon release. So CJ Stroud is going to be our quarterback. I know, not a shopping spree, you could say, but yeah, CJ Stroud is going to be my quarterback 1 for the time being. Let's go add all the players to the squad. Here is the final version of the squad. We did manage to get it back to 25 out of 30. Seattle Seahawks. Could definitely fill a few more backups, but I don't want to pay 25k for some gold cards. Let me know what upgrades you guys think I do want to make, and hopefully we get a quarterback with a generally better release in the next week or 2. I might try out Jameis Winston if he goes down on Monday, if that's the case, but I'm gonna just rock with CJ Stroud for right now without the Gunslinger. But I think we have the 3 best receivers of the game, best running back, best tight end. Maybe we could get a better right guard in Logan Mankins, but for the most part, best offensive line in the game. Moving on over to defense. Again, my linebackers don't really play in games, so I don't feel like I need to spend a lot of coins on them, but our secondary is very, very good. Really, we're just missing Cromartie. Eventually, we'll buy him at some point this weekend. Bruce Smith could definitely be an upgrade, but other than that, I feel like my defense is top of the line in all the positions I do need. And then special teams, I guess I could show this because I already had these players in my team, but I do have Michael Dixon and Jason Myers, the 2 Seahawks players, again, for that Seahawks-themed team. And, yeah, I guess strategy items I'll show you. I have over the top, so it adds +2 deep route running for my offense, and then +2 in the zone for my defense with a deep route running. And I'm actually going to change because I don't believe I need the deep route running anymore, because I don't have, or is it, I think it's still for Devin Hester. Let me go quickly check Devin Hester. If he hits the threshold, I might still need it. No, I don't need, okay, so I don't need deep route running. I don't need deep running out at all for my threshold. We have a few options. We have short route running, zone coverage, or throw under pressure. I guess we'll just go zone coverage for right now. Sean McDermott will be our coach strategy item. But yes, that is going to be the squad for right now. 86 overall we got up to. I believe 87 is available at the moment. Maybe 88 even with some chemistries like Campus Hero. Let me know your guys' favorite players you've been using and rocking the past week or so. But that's all for the video. Comment if you have any questions. Like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. And until next time, peace.